Hello everybody and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Last video we actually made it to the interior of Hyrule Castle. We climbed up and we've actually made our way back outside. If we take a look on the map, we're actually only on the second floor. This place is actually pretty big, but we're actually very close to being done. So if you chose to go this way, you'll end up on the right hand side of the courtyard area. And we're gonna fight another one of these guys. And luckily, there's only one of them. So that's very, very easy. If you remember these guys from the City in the Sky, you gotta wait for their shields to go up, which is going to display a target. You can then bring them to you using your claw shot if this guy will ever put a shield up. There we go. And then you just mash with your sword. Easy stuff. Except for when he gets you like that, for some reason. There we go. Luckily there's only one of them. Two of them just gets irritating to try and concentrate on, so. So on the right hand side, we have a small key, which we're going to need at a later date, so. Let's pick that up, and then it's a little bit of a long walk, but you do actually have to make your way all the way around to the left side. Believe it or not, it is actually necessary to do so. Let's go over to the right-hand side, or the left-hand side, sorry. Getting my directions mixed up. And it is our boss key. So look at that. Small key and a boss key just waiting for us. A couple of enemies. I can take these guys out. Dodge it, Link! Oh, that was a close call. Oh. What's happening here? Wow, Link. Oh, I see what's happened. We had a little help from our friends. So, the whole team is here. All the Extraordinary Fellows, I think their name was, that Thelma had given them. Yeah, all our saviors of Hyrule are all here. And for some reason, we get the Master Sword and Aru gets like a cannon. But I guess I can't complain. The Master Sword is pretty cool. And with their help, we're able to waltz right in and just grab the big key. So, thanks guys. It's appreciated. So, depending on which way you went, it doesn't matter. Both hallways will end up leading to this outside walkway. And you do have to go to both ends. So, once you've grabbed your small key and your big key, go ahead and go back inside the castle. And we're now on the final stretch. Now, this is so cool because now the music really picks up. It gets to that whole, like, really evil, maniacal, like, Ganon's Final Tower music. This room is a Wolf Link room. We're gonna have these soldiers, the Hyrule guards, and they're gonna point us in the direction we need to go. Now, you need to pay attention to where they point, because if you stray off the path, what's gonna happen is you're actually going to fall off. All these blocks are gonna like fall from underneath you, and you'll have to restart. So just wait for them to point you in the right direction. Their direction's pretty obvious. You just gotta follow where the next guard's gonna be, and then you can just lead your way up this way. So, pretty cool. I guess they had to, you know, utilize Wolf Link as well at some point. They couldn't just leave him out of the equation, and then just make your way up the staircase. This is kind of the final stretch. This area is it's pretty linear and pretty easy to figure out. There's not a whole lot going on here. We've still got the same easy enemies to defeat. We're still trying to they're trying to make their way, trying to squeeze some puzzles in here, although at this point, you know, we know all the game's tricks. It has no more tricks up its sleeve, so. Obviously too far of a gap for us to jump, so we need to use our claw shots and grapple onto these gratings that are on the wall. You don't even have to really touch the staircase at all. You can just grapple your way on up to the top. There we go. And more lizards, my favorite. Come on. Too bad they didn't go at once. I could have hit them both, but that would be too easy. So there we go. They're not even giving me waves of enemies, they're just giving me like one or two. That's kind of pathetic. Alright, so here we have a spinner track, which all you gotta do is just use your spinner and grapple in between the blades. So this should be interesting, because I'm a little bit spinner challenged, but we'll see how this goes. No! Okay, it's alright to have one or two fails in the final dungeon. I'm not good with the spinner. I don't know what it is. I don't do well. Let's try this again. There we go. Just gotta get the timing right. And once you have gotten off the spinner track, you are now right at the door to the final boss. And then we've got one more dark nut. This guy's golden. Ooh, he's special. He's got special armor that was probably made just for him. There we go. For some reason, I was trying to... It wouldn't let me hit him. Oh, come on, really? Because if he hits you, you can go forward with your sword and hit him, but it's not working for some reason. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. I usually use the shield attack, but sometimes it doesn't seem to work, so that's also a method you can use. Helm Splitter works beautifully, though. I really like the Helm Splitter for these guys. It works really well. Helm Splitter's a great move in general, though, really. There we go. Oh, pff, did you see that, guys? He drew his sword when I was close to him, and it did damage. Now, that's cheap. That's what I call a cheap move. Oh, well. Can't complain. It was easy regardless. And he even drops an orange rupee. What a nice guy. And with that, we are ready. We are ready to go to the final boss. If you want to, you can go ahead and break some crates. I don't think there's anything really around here. No fairies or anything, I guess just because it's the final boss, and, you know, that would be cheap, giving us fairies. I'm going to try to refill my hearts, though. There's not really any point in me doing any more in this video because I'm not going to do anything more in this video. You'll notice that this room needs a small key. Now, if we take a look on our map, there's only really a couple of chests that we missed. Actually, quite a few that we missed. But everything in here is either just like supplies, rupees, arrows, bombs, or anything just really small and silly. And I don't really feel like going back for them. First of all, because, like I said, I didn't really practice this area much before I recorded it, and second of all, because I don't want to get lost and, you know, stall the final boss battle any longer. We're here! We are ready to finish this game, and I am so excited for that. So, I know for a fact that this room here is just, like, 3 puny chests with supplies, so if you're wondering, you know, what all that is, that's all that's there. That's all that really is. On the second floor, the unexplored path to the left-hand side is the other corridor that you would have been able to go down if you chose to go the other way instead of the way that I went with all the torches. So, anyways, I've completely over-explained myself, and I'm taking away from the epicness. We are here! We are done! We are finito, finished, until we are ready to face the final boss. So we're gonna leave it off here. Cliffhanger. We're going to walk through that door next time, and we're going to see what awaits us. So thank you guys so very much for watching. I really hope you'll join me next time, and if you do, then I will see you then.